I'm going to be using the James Charles palette. I am not going to put any foundation on or concealer or anything like face-wise on me because I am breaking out. I don't know why. I've been using the Milani foundation for like over 2 years now because I really liked it. But I guess my face is just starting to like break out to it, or it just doesn't like the formula anymore. So I'm thinking about buying a new one, Too Faced Born This Way, and trying that out and see how that goes. Or I may just even go to the drugstore and get a Maybelline one. I'm not going to spend $40 on something I can get at a drugstore and it works just as better, if not better. So that's what I'm going to do. My eyes are deciding to be green today, so I put on a green shirt. So I think I'm going to try to do a green look. Maybe like have a early leprechaun day look. Maybe, I don't know what I'm saying or talking about. Let me go ahead and get this out. I've used this a few times. I just decided to take it back out and put it back in for some reason. I think just to keep it safe because it came in this bubble wrap, and I'm just paranoid about keeping it safe. Because it is my favorite palette next to my other two favorite ones, which is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar and the Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture palette. But besides that, this is my favorite palette. See all the colors. I'll probably be using these two and a couple over here, and then maybe this one right here. I'm gonna put these back right here. And also, I stopped using this contour stick I had. I think it was from NYX, but it was also making me break out really bad. So I haven't done foundation or anything like that on my face for a while because lately my skin's just been reacting really stupid to everything. And quite frankly, it's starting to irritate me. And if I don't know the names of these, I'm sorry. Oh well, c'est la vie. But it's the James Charles Unleash Your Inner Artist palette. There you go. See all the pretty colors. I've already put a base on my eyelid, so we don't need to worry about that. I've already got like primer just set on there so it doesn't look all screwed up. My brushes that I'm using today will be a mix between Wet n Wild, e.l.f., a couple of Morphe brushes, and then besides that, some random ones I've gotten, and a couple like Milani ones where I'll use for like highlighter or whatnot. So first I'm going to probably start it off with, I'm going to try to look at this little thing they gave me, Canvas, which is this one right here. And I'm just going to put that down on my lid everywhere, and so that you guys know there, right here is the camera, and then right above you guys is my mirror. So if I'm looking back and forth or not paying attention to you, because my mirror is right there and you are right there. So, and I'm trying to do this before the sun goes down because it is like, I don't even know. It's 3 something, but the sun is wanting to go down, and I just don't have the patience for that. And just put some under there too, because oh god, my nose, it's doing that thing where your nose gets fuzzy and it feels like you have fuzz or something all over your nose. It's really annoying. Okay, that doesn't look too horrible. And I think I have the flu too, so that's great. And I think I'm getting sick, and I don't like being sick. It's horrible. The next shade, see, what I have to say is I've never done a lot of like extreme half cut, full cut, whatever cut crease. I'm generally just a nude basic. So this is something new for me. So I'm not even really sure how to like do this, but we're gonna do it. I'm going to dip into this color right here. It is, so you actually know what it is, but I mean you can see by the palette, it's the darkest green color right here. I'm going to get a brush and I'm going to put that in my crease, and I'm going to blend that going around my eye. So I'm just going to dip in that, dust it off. So I'm not, and some of these are pressed pigments, so you kind of have to like dab it in there and whatnot. And just to clarify the whole staining thing, that's if you know how to use it right. Just don't put tons and tons on your eye and expect it not to, especially with reds or darker colors, don't expect it not to stain your eyes. It's gonna stain. A lot of makeups can do that. It's not just one person. So just had to put that out there, my 2 cents. So I'm gonna go into this green color, dab it off. I'm gonna flick it out just a little bit. Gonna go back in that to darken it up just a little bit. And by the way, you don't need like extreme products to be doing things like this. I don't. The most extreme thing I have is James Charles, Anastasia Beverly Hills. I have like a few like the highlighter palette, the eyeshadow palette. I have a bronze stick that I just use as foundation stick. My bad. Kylie, Too Faced, and then the rest of it's NYX or drugstore. You don't need a whole bunch of crazy stuff. And like I have friends who tell me, they're like, I don't know how to do that. You need to learn. You need to teach me how to do that. And I'm like, yeah, sure, no problem. Let me show you. And then they learn how to do it, and then they feel better about themselves. And I'm not saying that you need to wear makeup because you feel bad about yourself. Makeup just is an extra thing that you can learn how to do. It's fun, it's creativity. Like, I am not a pro at all, so no judgment here. If that will flick out already. Okay, there we go. But yeah, you don't need crazy exotic stuff to be doing all of this. Next, I'm gonna go in with a more like, I don't even know what this is. Like I said, I'm not a pro. It's like one of these brushes. Yes, it's stained because it was in red. It's by e.l.f. And the brush number is 21201. And it's like a more pressed, like packed together blending brush, I would say. But with that being said, I'm going to go in with I think I'm just going to go with a little bit of black right here. I'm just going to tap in that. And then I'm going to go around my crease. But also I'm going to pull it down my eyelid to give it like that V shape going on. So like go right here. Pull it down like almost how you would do eyeliner, but not exactly. Go right there and then start creasing. And dip in some more of that because I'd rather have too little on my brush and be able to build it up instead of having too much and then messing up my eye look to where I can't even fix it. And then you have to start all over again, and it's a pain in the butt, and I know nobody here is wanting to start over. I really don't like starting over. It's just a hard time. I'm going to get a blending brush and I'm going to blend that out. So let me see what I have. You know what, I'll use the Kylie Jenner brush that's upside down and backwards. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to dip into a little bit more black, and then I'm just gonna blend up because you can see like a harsh line right there. and I just don't, yeah, no. I'm actually gonna get a wipe here that I've been using because I put on foundation and I just like scoot everything up. Just clean that up. Doesn't look horrible. It's not the best, but it doesn't look horrible. Let's see, what else do I want to do? I'll drag it under. I can do that. So I'll just use whatever product is left on this brush, and I'll just go under and connect it to that corner, and I'll just drag it under. Not trying to make it look like I have a total black eye, but you know, hey, if that's what it wants to do, that's what it wants to do. And I'll probably take the lighter green, this one right here, and I'll just drag that under my eye instead of putting another dark there. And yes, these brushes, they have been washed or just stained, because when you use brushes for a while and you use like darker colors like reds, blacks, they tend to stain the brush. So I'm gonna dip into this a little bit. Oh yeah, I'm totally making it look like I have a black eye. I'm actually gonna get a more compressed brush so that I can really get that under there. Sorry, give me a second. And my eyebrow's itching, which is no bueno when you have makeup on. Let's see. I have a little compartment of brushes set over here, and I thought I took all one out. I'm gonna get a smaller one of those, like yet again, this one I've had forever, so it's gonna be stained. And press back into that and just go under. Not trying to make a dramatic difference, but I'm just adding so you can see like a green tint under there. And what I even may do is I'll probably dip back into that one. Do that. Connect it. Alright, alright, alright. Doesn't look horrible. Then either I'll do a green eyeliner or I'll do a black eyeliner. I'm not sure yet. Only because I do have the NYX Jumbo like sparkly green eyeliner, and I'm not sure if I want to do that yet or not. I'll probably go ahead and do black eyeliner, so I'm going to use this black eyeliner pencil I have, and I'm going to find a small mirror. I'm just probably going to use the one out of my Too Faced palette so that I'm not all close up and personal. Let's see. And I just put that in my waterline, and you know what? While I was doing that, I was like, you know what? I completely forgot something. I'm gonna do a half cut crease. You know what? Yeah, I'll do a half cut crease. And I'm just gonna use some of my concealer for that. Doesn't really matter. People are like, oh, you need to use this, you need to use that. Doesn't really matter. That's what a lot of people are like, oh, you need this, you need that. No, you really don't. If you know how to use things, you really just don't need 500,000 things and then spend a fortune on things that you don't know how to use or you're never going to use, or especially if you buy things online and they're not your color, then you've just wasted that, because I know a lot of beauty industries won't take back like open foundation. Some will, don't get me wrong, but some won't. So it's just best to stick to what you know. I'm not saying don't go out and not learn things. Like me, I'm still learning, but at the same time, if you're comfortable with knowing how you use things, like foundation you can use as concealer. I'm not saying you should, but you can. Sorry, I was getting notifications. You don't necessarily need a hydrating primer. I use this one by e.l.f. and I'm not gonna spend $40-$50 on a primer, or even $30 on a primer, when I know this one's just as good. Like, that makes no sense. I mean, if you want to, go ahead, by all means. I mean, I wish I could. Maybe one day I can. Maybe you can't afford it. I'm just saying. So we're gonna go right here and we're gonna do this. You know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and do a full one. Go up. May clean that up right there, I don't know. And then I'm going to go back into his palette, or I don't know yet, let me look in this one. No, we're gonna use this one. I should have used that green out of the Subculture one, but oh well. This one has, like, right above the dark green, this one has like a more shimmery sparkle one. Like that. And actually, you know what, I'm just gonna use my finger, because sometimes brushes with sparkles and trying to pick up a lot of powder instead of sitting there and having to beat it in your face, use your finger, because like I said, it works just as good. And I'm just gonna put that on my eyelid right there. And you know what, I may do a little bit of yellow too, I do not know. Go wipe that off my finger so I don't touch my face, and then we have to restart all of this again. And I'm gonna go back in with that green that I just did, mix it into the other ones, and then blow on it. And right across the top right there, I'm just gonna, you know, blend until my eye is raw. We love doing that. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take that compressed brush I did, and I'm going to dip into Ring Light. I know what that one is because I used it 500,000 times. And I'm going to put it in the center of my eye. Alright, and you know what? I'm going to attempt to do a little bit of eyeliner. Not much on my top lid, but just a little bit. And then this is what I'm going to do, because I'm not going to do a full line. I just kind of like sweep it. And then it like pulls it together. I don't know why. I've just always done that. Yeah, I know I looked like an alien just there, but living your best life. Then I'm going to use the... Ooh, let me close that. I'm going to get my highlighting brush that I like to use. It's by Milani. It's one I've been using forever. And I'm going to dip into the Anastasia Beverly Hills Aurora Glow Kit. Ooh, love that. And I'm going to dip into... Does that say Hell Yeah? Ooh, I'll just dip it to Luna because it's white. And I might mix it with Eclipse just a little bit. And then I'm going to take that on my cheekbone, a little bit above my eyebrow, like up here a little bit, and then just bring it down on my nose. You know what? I'm not even, well, yeah, you know what? Just swipe. And then we're going to go right here. And I'm actually going to turn this light on. Ooh, no, we're not. That's not cute. And we're going to go blend, blend, and just like do circular motions. You can't see it. Well, maybe you can a little bit. I'm gonna dip into that one more time, because you can't have too much highlighter ever. And if someone says you can't, then screw them, because they obviously don't know what they're talking about. And they can go somewhere else with themselves. Oh yeah, you can definitely see that. I'm gonna do my other eye off the camera, because otherwise we're gonna be sitting here for like half an hour, and I know nobody has time for that. So I'll be right back. Green. Like maybe like you could use it in March. I don't know, just wanted to do something different, because I usually don't use colors, and this palette was giving me a chance to use these colors, like, because I never use this. Like, this was a no. I don't use a lot of these colors, so this is now giving me a chance to use them. So this is meant to be like a learning experience, like tutorials, learning how to do things that, like, not like if you don't have name products or big brands, just drugstore stuff, this is what this is meant to be for. Because yeah, I may have this, I may have a few other ones, but that's through like saving my money and hard work. So all the stuff and all the makeup I have saved, and I've gathered over the years. So it's not just overnight thing. No, it's a lot of practice, it's a lot of dedication, it's a lot of time and things like that. So, and I try to make these videos long, but not long at the same time, because I want you guys to see, like, okay, yeah, if I'm gonna mess up, you're gonna see me fix it, because a lot of people don't show that. This is meant to show, hey, you can use this for this, it doesn't matter. They do the same thing. You don't need 500,000 things to do that. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I would love to have 500,000 different things like people do, but you just can't afford it sometimes. So that's why, you know, that's something that I want to do. That's why I wanted to do this. And I also wanted to make a channel because, number one, my friends said that I should, because they know I absolutely love makeup. Number two is I wanted to do this for a while. I just never have. And I've always kind of been embarrassed in front of the camera anyway. So this is giving me a chance, number one, to get out of my comfort zone. Number two, to get my fingers ready from the makeup. Number two, it's giving me a chance to, like, unleash your inner artist. And try out new things and see how things work. So I don't expect a lot, because I don't know how this is gonna turn out. But I do know that if you try and you practice, you can get good results. I mean, whew, you should have seen me the first time I put on some eyeliner. It looked like someone had decked me in my eye. I mean, it was pretty harsh. And I started wearing makeup when I was like 12 years old. So I was like in middle school, and I'm 18 now. So I mean, I've grown a lot since I've done makeup. And yeah, I kind of regret some of those. I mean, I was putting on red lips with blue eyeshadow and eyeliner all the way down to my nose, and no, not really. I just have them really far down my waterline, but still, you get the gist. Well, I hope you like this video. I'm not used to saying things like this, so, you know, it's new for me. But yeah, you know what to do. Subscribe, like, comment, do what you need to do. But yeah, hope this goes somewhere. All right.